Hey y'all, hey, and welcome to another session of Meditations with Marini. So, I have been building my channel for about 2 to 3 months now. I have completed over 100 videos and shorts, and I have not had to do a lot of re-records. This time I decided to do this epoxy floor for you guys, and I have had to do several re-records. So something I do realize is that I might not like this part as much. Okay, so last night there was an issue with the audio. As a new content builder, I had to learn something the hard way. And what I learned is I bought microphones and I need to charge them more often. I had been using them and just didn't think to charge it. And last night you can see the audio, you can see the video, but the audio goes out. So I am talking to you guys, and I left the videos up so you could see the product, but it's no audio attached to it. So if you have questions, you can put it in the chat and I will try to respond. So I am making this video to follow up to that which did not go well last night. So I am going to turn the camera around so you guys can see what I showed you last night on the final video, and I want you to be able to see the final product. So this is the final product. If you look at the video that I originally did, this was a concrete floor, and I came back and I used the bare product from Home Depot, and I used it is a 1-part epoxy concrete and garage. It's a concrete and garage 1-part epoxy coating. So I'm going to let you actually see it in case you want to get you one. That's the brand that I use. I like Bear. There are other brands out there. I'll be honest with you, when it comes to things like this, when it's just going to be a concrete floor, you're just doing it for the purpose. For instance, I just wanted to bring a little bit of warmth into this room and to help it to not feel so basementy when I finish doing what I'm doing, because I'm not going to finish the basement. I'm not putting up sheetrock or anything like that, because I haven't had any electrical or plumbing done down here other than what was originally in the house. And because of that, I'm going to put up some drapes to kind of separate out the rooms so it will feel more like a room. But I wanted something on the floor so that when I finish this room and make it a nice little media space, it'll feel like a room, a good little spot for us to gather. So one of the things I said in the video, where you guys can see the video but you can't hear me talking, is I was mentioning to you that if you use this epoxy on your garage floor, I used it and I only did 1 coat. And another thing that I mentioned when I was working in here last night, I'm kind of just moving around so you guys can see the specs and everything. One of the things that I mentioned is that you only want to do, when I did this, I only do about 2 feet at a time. And you do that because epoxy is going to dry fairly quickly. It was hot in here, it's kind of warm, and by it being warm outside, it's going to make it dry faster. So if it's cold outside, if you do this during the winter time, you're going to have a little bit more time to put your speckles down. But if you do it during the summer, I suggest that you only do about 2 feet worth of product at a time. And I did the full length. This room is probably about a 20 by 14. It's a pretty big room. And so I started at the back. Well, I did my trim first. I always like to trim. Whenever I paint, I like to do the trim first, and then I came back with the roller. I also mentioned that and I'm turning this around. I also mentioned that I did not use like very expensive product. Whenever I'm doing a project in an area like this is the basement. This is not my regular part of the household. It is not going to have any walls or anything where you can see the product. So I use the very basic products. I bought like a 6 roll of rollers. I bought like the least expensive brush. Now, if you are a professional painter or somebody like that and you're going to use this product over and over, I would suggest differently. But if you're somebody that's just doing it for a DIY project and you're just simply using the product to get the paint down, you don't have to go with the highest level product that's out there. because if you don't clean those brushes and you don't maintain them properly, they're not going to be any good to you anyway. And for me, I knew I didn't want to go through all that just to do this floor. So the other thing that I mentioned is, if you decide to use this product on your garage floor, you need to do 2 coats. And the reason that you want to do 2 coats on the garage floor, so you wouldn't put your specs down until you get to the 2nd coat. The reason that you want to do 2 coats is because on a garage floor, you got to think about the heat that is going to come from the vehicles that are coming in and out of that garage. That particular process is going to change how that epoxy will be able to last over a long period of time. This was good for this area because we're not going to be doing anything but coming down here, hanging out and chilling and stuff like that. But I just wanted to mention that to you guys. I hope that the video was helpful. If you have questions in reference to the video, put them in the chat or in the comments, and then I will respond to them. And if you want me to do another video giving more details, I'd be happy to do that as well. So I hope that you guys are enjoying this journey with me. The next step now is that I'm going to find the curtains to hang, and then I already have a lot of decor that I'm going to use, but the furniture that I plan to purchase, I plan to get that from Marketplace, and then use some products that I already have in the house. I'm just going to move some things around. All right, thank you guys for coming on this journey with me. If you like this video, click like. I would love for you to share it with a friend, and I would love for you to subscribe. Have a good one.